So yeah, if you have a lot of GVG mech cards, and a lot of the good ones are commons, so they're not really hard to get, I would try to build a mech mage.
You asked
If
for
you
it.
have Naxx Ramus cards, then you should put Mad Scientist in a deck and start using mirror entities and counter spells. Or maybe mirror entities and duplicates. Okay, so I'm gonna chuck the Flame Strike, because that's way too high mana cost. Aside from that, Snow Chugger Frostbolt is not a bad hand. I don't expect to win this match, just because it's missing a lot of things. It's not as good as a normal mech deck, so it would take a little bit of luck. But, you know, for getting to like rank 16 or 15,
I
I
can't do
think it
that.
could definitely handle that. So, I'll basically type out a, actually no, I'll just speak it out. If you get a lot of GVG packs, then, and this might be a hand lock right here because he's tapping. Yeah, definitely a hand lock. He has 9 cards in his hand. So I guess this will be one where you have to rush him down a bit. Twilight Drake comes out. Okay, now that was obvious. Oh, this is kind of one of those pray he doesn't have the Shadow Flame moments, isn't it? Option is Fireball and Snow Chugger into the Drake, which is a losing move. Frostbolt the Drake. I think that plays better. If he has Shadow Flame, I just lose. Okay, so cards you want to look for in GVG for Mech Mage. Clockwork Gnome, Cogmaster, Mech Warper, Snow Chugger, Tinkertown Technician, Spider Tank, alternatively Harvest Golem is a decent option. Oh, he's playing a demon deck, I see. Okay, beyond that, the Mechanical Yeti is a good substitute. Goblin Blast Mage, which is a rare, is one that you really need.
I wonder.
Hmm. The problem with this deck is that the minions are a bit vulnerable to AoE. See, he's playing basically a legend ranked deck, which is handlock, demon handlock.
Out on me.
I think I just have to play more minions and go for it.
What to do?
And Force Tank Max is a decent 8-drop. It's also a common from GVG, but it's not one that is normally played in Mech Mage because 8-drops are too slow for most Mech Mages.
So many possibilities.
Okay. Hellfire? Okay. Of course, he has the Mal'Ganis. Now, because he's at 10 HP, if he had Molten Giants, he could just put them down, taunt them up, and there might not be too much this deck can do against it. The hope here is really Fireball can finish him. And the Sludge Belcher, I was fearing that. Okay. If he has anti-Keelbot, then that is the game. Alternatively, Arcane Missiles might actually be able to hit him enough. Or Frostbolt, that would do it. Oh yeah, I hope that gives you a good idea of a deck list. If you want to be playing a very aggressive non-mech mage, then Arcane Missiles, Sorcerer's Apprentice, probably Arcane Intellect, Frostbolts, Fireballs, Flame Waker, if you can get that from Blackrock Mountain Adventure. Mirror Entity. What else? Loatheb from Naxx. That's really good for aggressive decks. It's good in a lot of decks. What else? Echo of Medivh. Echo Medivh is pretty good in mech and aggressive mage decks. There's also a Hobgoblin mage that Athene plays a lot of, which basically has a lot of one-drops, Hobgoblins to buff them up, like a Noyatron, and then you play Echo of Medivh and copy everything to your hand. A Noyatron also is an option for mech mages as well, as a 2-drop. Okay, I think he just lost. If this hits... Wow, okay.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, so we gotta go for card draw here. Unfortunately, that would have been the game if Arcane Missiles had hit. That's why Arcane Missiles is so weak as a control card late game. Because you can't rely on it. He's gonna heal, probably. Does he actually have lethal? What? Double power overwhelming? Really? Oh, okay. Alright, sounds good. You saw how close that game was, though, right? Literally, if that Arcane Missiles had hit the, one missile had hit the taunt minion, I would have pinged it with my hero power, ran my Dark Scale Healer into his face, fireballed his face, and I would have won at rank 12 against a handlock. Against a handlock that's using legendary minions, and copied his deck like every other scrub from Hearthstone.com or something. So you can see, you don't need every single legend card to make a decent deck. You can probably get to rank, yeah, you know, 12, 13, 14 using the deck I played if you play your card